We are live, episode 62 of the Rugby League Breakdown podcast. How are we, lads? Welcome back to the channel. As always, I'm joined in the middle in that beautiful black jumper, ProEnzo Vidz, and on the end in that sexy headset, it is the beautiful all-out CHAMPA. Fellas, how the fuck are we?
Oh, I'm fucking great. Bring on a big episode and let's just get into all the topics tonight. It should be good.
All that CHAMPA, Lachlan, bro, how are you?
Well, despite the fact I'm still recovering from Saturday night, I'm actually doing all right. Thank you for having me on.
I'm doing fucking phenomenal. And a couple of reasons why I'm doing phenomenal. Reason number one, I'm on holidays, bitch. I've got a couple of days off. I'm on holidays. I'm going to Brisbane tomorrow. I'm going to Broncos and Eels. I'm going to be on the piss after the footy. I'm going to have a phenomenal night. I'm going on a couple of days holiday up in Brizzy. So I'm going to be awesome. I cannot wait. I'm going to have so much fun at the football tomorrow, and I'm going to get on the beers, and I'm going to be hammered. So it's going to be fantastic. I'm in a great mood, boys. I'm fucking pumped. I can't wait to get the game tomorrow night. Fuck, it's going to be good. I don't know what the crowd number is going to be like tomorrow night, but I'm expecting a big crowd there tomorrow night, especially with what's at stake. But, fellas, this is episode 62 of the Rugby League Breakdown podcast. What a show we've got in store tonight. Fellas, are you ready?
Oh, of course I am ready. Why? Who isn't?
I am ready.
I'm fucking ready as well. But first things first, hello to the live chat. I love the live chat. The live chat is what keeps everything going. Hello to my good friend there on the Gold Coast. Warriors, our fanatics in the live chat.
Our fanatics.
Hello to Bosky. I believe Bosky will be at the game tomorrow night. So if he's there, I'll be more than happy to go and meet Bosky. Electrical Dust, Julian. Zenpai has just arrived at the correct time. Minty Rabido, Cody Games PlayStation, SS Storm fan. The chat is beautiful. Jason Reader, Jackie Penner Panthers fan. The chat's so good I could fucking lick the computer right now. It's that good. Bugger me. Fellas, let's go. I'm in a great mood tonight. Let's just rip into it. And also, shout out to my brother. Always Brisbane Broncos. It's his birthday today. So shout out to my brother Josh for his birthday. Happy birthday to Always Brisbane Broncos. Everyone in the chat, give him some love. Happy birthday to my brother, Always Brisbane Broncos. Happy birthday to him. It's his 21st birthday today. So
let's get $1 donations for his birthday. Come on,
everyone that donates tonight, the money goes to him for his birthday. All donations tonight will go to my brother for his birthday. So let's get him loaded up with coins. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go to the first topic. Topic number 5. Ladies and gentlemen, James Tamou has received a 1-week suspension for swearing at the referee, Ben Cummins. He called him a fucking incompetent or something the other day. He was looking at 2 weeks. He got it downgraded to 1 week. ProEnzo Vidz, is this the correct decision or not? What do you reckon, my friend?
Yeah, at first I was like, nah, it's not the right call. I would have definitely not have given him a 1 week, but I think at the end of the day, I'm like, yeah, I think it's actually fine. As long as he gets to play one more game, I think that's the main thing for him. Gets a good farewell at Leichhardt, and look, he's pretty much the same what the rest of the fans think about Ben Cummins and the referees in general. So I can't blame him. I can't blame him for that. So I think it's fair.
All out CHAMPA, you're a Tiger supporter. What'd you make of all this whole James Tamou thing?
Oh, well, I thought he was spot on, calling out Ben Cummins, calling him an incompetent fuck, saying like, fuck this, you're fucking that, you're incompetent, you can't do shit. Mate, he should, honestly, when he runs out on that field after his 1 week suspension, the whole Tigers players should just clap him while he walks off. Mate, he's been saying what everyone else has been saying. Fans, players, commentators, coaches. He was the spokesperson for every single one who wanted to tell Ben Cummins what he had on his mind. Anyway, as for the suspension, well, if you go off at a referee like that, I guess you're expected a suspension. Honestly, I think it's fair that he still gets to play one more match before his retirement. All right, that's what I'm happy about. But I am also more happy that James Tamou, he didn't hold it in. He let it all out. He told Ben Cummins, look, mate, you're an incompetent fuck, and you cannot ref.
All right. Fellas, I'm going to make you wild. This is a disgrace.
Oh.
This whole James Tamou thing's a disgrace. He should have got 4 weeks for this. You know why?
What?
You know why? Brendan Smith called the referee a fuckwit a couple of weeks ago and got 4 weeks. Because it's Tamou's last year, he's getting 1 week. I mean, bit of favoritism there, fellas. I'm not happy about this.
Wow.
I don't give a fuck if I don't care if it's his last game. So here's my problem. Brendan Smith went off with the referee a couple of weeks ago. He got a 4-week suspension. Everyone said, Brendan Smith, you're a fucking idiot. How dare you? You gotta be better. James Tamou calls the referee a fucking incompetent. He's looking at 2 weeks. He's received 1. Where's the consistency and where is the fairness in this? Brendan Smith and the Melbourne Storm, they would be filthy about that. I don't give a fuck if it's his last game or not, but this is ridiculous.
Well, I mean, that's an entirely different issue, I'd say.
It's a fair argument though, right?
Well,
Yeah.
I see where you're coming from, but then again, he is retiring.
I don't give a fuck if it's retiring.
You got to send off a legend.
Well, don't call the referee a fucking incompetent.
Is he incompetent? Is
Well,
Ben Cummins incompetent?
He's doing his job. I mean, the referee's doing a hard job.
Stop it! I know you think the same way that James Tamou was thinking, mate. You know he's incompetent. All right.
The referees have got a difficult job.
Oh, are you seriously defending the refs right now, Nick?
They gotta do something. They gotta do something right.
If you're an NRL player and you're going to abuse a referee, you should be allowed to play the next week or get less than what Brendan Smith got. That's not fair at all.
Well, okay, that does look a bit unfair, but that's a different
It is
time.
unfair.
It is a different time.
But it's because of his last game. So he gives a fuck if it's his last game. You can't swear at the referee like that and get away with it.
He was telling the truth. He was telling the truth.
Yeah, I can't
Whether he was or not, you can't do it.
well, it's Cummins. I'm not going to defend Cummins.
But boys, I want you to think about this real hard for a minute. And honestly, Brendan Smith got 4 weeks for abusing the referee a couple of weeks ago. Right? He got 4 weeks for it. About 6-8 weeks ago, he did it. Tamou said something similar to the referee. He called him a fucking incompetent. Why is he getting 1 week and Smith's getting 4 weeks? And just because it's his last season, it should not matter. Because if this was in round 8 or in round 10, he probably would have got 4 weeks as well. So where's the consistency on this?
Well, I can agree to an extent on that because the consistency's not all there, and
that's the problem I have with it.
That's the issue I have as well.
Right, Champa? If this was round 10, he would have copped 4 weeks, and you'd have been fine with it, eh?
I guess in a way, yes, but
well, that's my argument. That's my argument.
He's retiring. He told the truth. I think there's a level of difference between calling someone a fuckwit and calling someone an incompetent fuck. I think there's well, I mean, fuckwit is an obvious insult. Yeah. Calling someone incompetent is just telling them that you're not doing your job right. So
it's still, come on, bro. He should have got longer. 1 week's ridiculous.
Anyway, at least we get to see him in this. What's this?
I just want to go to the live chat for a moment. Julian has just put a $5 super chat in. He says, "What's up, Champa? You sure you're right after I embarrassed you on Saturday on, well, obviously the late night show there. It was Friday, actually. I did it once, Champa. I could do it again." Oh, he's calling you out.
Oh.
He wants to go again.
No, I'm not going to take that.
Well,
super chat.
All right, Julian. If you want a rematch, here's what we have to do. You have to look at the camera the entire time. Do not look at your computer screen. All right? If you can keep your eyes on the camera, I'm open for a rematch because I want a rematch. I want a
Yeah.
rematch.
Fair call.
All right, you guys can sort this out at another time. But Julian, thanks for the $5. That money will be going to my brother. So thank you very much. And also, bugging me in the live chat, Luke Melbourne Storm fan.
Oh, Luke's
Fucking
Storm.
oath. What a legend this guy is. A $14.99 super chat.
Wow.
Up the Storm. Bring it on this Friday. Yeah, he's looking forward to that game, isn't he? Melbourne and Roosters. Huge fucking game. Friday night. But look, Melbourne Storm fan, thanks for the $15, bro. That money will be going to my brother for his birthday. So thank you very much. But we'll move on from the James Tamou stuff now, boys. I'm going to go to topic number 4. And Andrew Fifita, one of the Sharks club legends who's been there for quite some time now, will depart at the end of this season. Andrew Fifita, he's been a fantastic player for Cronulla. He's the reason why they won the comp that year against Melbourne, where he scored that try with 8 minutes to go. He obviously started his career at the West Tigers. He's now been at Cronulla for a long time. He's leaving it at the end of the year because of the young players coming through, which is very unselfish of Andrew Fifita, which I think is fantastic. Boys, where should he go? Andrew Fifita.
You can go first, Champa.
Well, I actually have 2 suggestions in my mind. So obviously my first one and the one I want the most is for him to come back to the West Tigers because we have a lot of young forwards like Seyfarth, Blore, Ukatamanu, many young forwards coming through the system who, with James Tamou retiring, we could use someone like Andrew Fifita coming into the team, teaching a lot of these young guns, showing them all the ropes because Andrew Fifita, probably one of the best props of this generation. I think it'd be he'd be a great player to learn off. He's done it all. He's won a premiership. He's played for New South Wales, Australia, Tonga. I would love to see him at the West Tigers. My second option, this one's a bit of a smoky, but it could happen. I'm thinking the Dolphins. Imagine this, right? Imagine him moving up to the Dolphins. It will build a lot for their depth and for their experience.
Exactly right.
I think him and Wayne Bennett will help out the forwards very well because the forwards they've signed, they're good, but I reckon Andrew Fifita can take him to the next level, even at the age he's at right now.
Off the bench, like that impact. See,
Yeah.
Champa, I'm with you. I'm thinking Dolphins, back to the Tigers for a year because Tamou might retire, so that they might want another experienced forward, and maybe the Super League potentially.
Ooh, join his brother. Who knows?
He's in Australia.
Apparently, David Fifita, Andrew Fifita's brother, might be coming back to Australia. So maybe they could both go to the Dolphins. Who knows? But ProEnzo, just bear with me for a second, mate. Zenpai's donated 99 cents to the chat. Thank you, Zenpai. And Jason Rader has donated as well. And he says, up the Roosters, bring it on Friday. Thank you very much. ProEnzo, Andrew Fifita. If you were in his situation or if you were his manager, where would you take him? What do you reckon?
Yeah, I'm probably going to agree with Champa there. I think Tigers are a good option for him because I think when he was speaking about like him announcing he's leaving the Sharks next year, he even said himself that he'd be open to a return to the Tigers, which I think that would work well because he's experienced and would be good for the young forwards because I think Tigers have a lot of good rookies coming up, so he'd be good to learn off. And yeah, I think Dolphins are a good option as well because I think he would even help their forward pack even more and a bit more of a, I guess another leader to the team would be very good. And my third option probably would be, like, it's a bit biased, but I actually wouldn't mind it as a Manly fan. I would actually take Fifita at Manly only because I think we need a front rower in our team. I think losing to Powell, we need a bit of experience up front, so I'd take Fifita on a cheap deal.
Yeah, I'm sort of a Champa. I'm thinking Dolphins, West Tigers, or just go to the UK for a year and retire over there. I think off the bench, Fifita can provide 20 to 30 minutes, and he can give you some impact. So, and I wish him all the best. And I'm with Champa. I think he's one of the best front rowers of this modern era. Personally, I mean, you go back 5-6 years ago, he was the best prop in the game by a country mile.
Oh, mate, he was deadly. He was deadly.
Time out. Just need to go to the live chat once again. We've got some more donations here for my brother's birthday. Mr. Lachlan says, all out champ. Let's talk about how good Saturday night was. Roosters 72, Tigers 6. Ha 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 ha. Go Roosters. And hi, Nick from Australia and ProEnzo. How are you guys?
Why is everyone roasting me tonight?
Mr.
Gosh.
Lachlan, I'm doing absolutely fantastic. Thank you for the $5, my friend.
Still my
And
biggest fan,
another
bro.
$5.
Oh.
Warriors, NRL, Fanatics. Hang on. I need to do the proper introduction. Warriors, NRL, Fanatics has donated $5 to the channel. Thank you very much. Warriors, NRL, Fanatics. Thank you for the $5, Fanatics. He says, happy birthday, Josh. Thank you, my friend. Thank you.
How good.
All right.
Awesome to see.
All right. Look, we're going to move on from Fifita. Look, I really hope he gets a club. I really do.
Oh, he shouldn't retire. He's still got a lot to prove. He still has a lot in the tank.
Yeah, agreed.
I think he's got 2 years in him. Personally.
Yeah, I reckon you can even stretch it out to 3. I think you can stretch it out to 3.
No, I wouldn't go 3. How old is he now? 33?
Yeah,
Or
33,
if I'm going 3 year, maybe that last year he'd be like a reserve grade player. Just help
Go
those
2 years.
teams out.
Please
2
32.
years. And I'll tell you another thing about Andrew Fifita that's awesome. He's gonna be really involved in the Aboriginal community, so he's gonna teach a lot of the Aboriginal players about discipline, about health, about all that sort of stuff as well. So good on
Andrew,
Fifita, man.
Andrew Fit is a big inspiration. He went for a very rocky patch. He picked himself up.
He used to be. He used to be a bloke that used to just abuse junior referees and not give a fuck, but he's changed. He's turned it around, and he's a bloke I really want to get a photo with. Andrew Fifita, you're a legend.
Yeah, he is an absolute legend. Love him.
All right. Topic number 3, fellas. Should Ben Hunt stay at the Dragons or look somewhere else? And now, apparently, he's available to negotiate from November 1st. The Dragons have already offered him $700,000 a season. He's currently on $1 million a year. The Dragons are probably going to have to offer him a bit more than that to keep him. There's a lot of clubs out there that are probably throw $1 million at a halfback like Ben Hunt because of how good he is. There's a few question marks on where he'll be in 2024. ProEnzo Vidz, should Ben Hunt stay at the Dragons and help the young ones, or should he look somewhere else?
My answer for that is Ben Hunt should definitely stay at the Dragons, I think, because I think that without Ben Hunt, the Dragons would be a bottom 4 side, potentially contending for the Spoon, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I think Ben Hunt is that big of a player for the team that, yeah, you can't get rid of him. I know that there's been rumours that like he's not getting the right price or he might leave the club because he's getting older. But if Dragons were smart and like the management was smart, they would do anything to keep him because he's an important player for that squad. And he's the captain too, of course, and obviously he's great Origin player as well. So they got to keep him because I can't imagine them without him. Because if they don't have him, then they're going to struggle. So they're going to lock him up.
100%. Champa, what do you reckon he should do, mate?
It's not a case of does Ben Hunt need the Dragons. It's does the Dragons need Ben Hunt, and they do. They really 100%. Do. In that spine, in that direction, and game control. They lack heavily, and Ben Hunt provides them a lot of direction and a lot of game control. Look, I feel like wherever team he's at, he's going to play his best footy, whether it's at the Dragons or somewhere else. Personally, if I was Ben Hunt, I'd probably be looking at another team that can actually win me a premiership. Because look at the Dragons right now. I don't see them winning a premiership for the next 5 to 10 years.
What?
So,
really?
I don't see it happening with their recruitment and the players that they've signed. I don't see a premiership out of them. And if I was Ben Hunt, if I was smart, I'd be looking at a team that can take me to that next level. So if I was Ben Hunt, I'd leave the Dragons unless the Dragons can throw me a hell of a lot of money to stay there. Then I'll
depends on the team.
I think it all comes down to the right price. It comes down to the right price. He'll stay for the right price. He knows his worth.
Yeah, and he's 32 as well. So
now, look, the Dragons haven't won a comp since 2010. They've been competitive a couple of years in the finals. They haven't gone further than week 2 of the finals for a while. The Dragons have a lot of youth coming through, so it's just about developing them and how long it will take. I think they will win a comp in the next 5 to 10 years. I think they will. I don't see them being where they are. I mean, they're going to finish 10th or 11th this year, even 9th. And they've been pretty hot and cold all year. Ben Hunt. The Dragons need to keep him. They really do. And I know he's on like $1 million a season. 700 is a downgrade, and it's a little bit stupid, to be honest with you. If I'm the Dragons, I'm offering Ben Hunt at least $850 to $880 a year. I wouldn't pay any more than $880,000 for Ben Hunt. That's probably the most I'd go.
I'd have the minimum for him. Minimum for him, I think, is 900. He's in the top 10 Dally M's. He's top 10 Dally M's. He's playing out of his skin right now.
It's 800.
I think he's worth the bank. And
would
if he
you
doesn't
pay
find
$1
it
million
at
for
the
Ben
Dragons, Hunt? I would. He saved the Maroons. He saved the Maroons. He's carrying the Dragons right now, and he's in the top 5 Dally M's. I mean, what more can you say?
Yes, he is carrying the Dragons. Yes, he is in the top 5 Dally M's. But there's no way I'm paying $1 million for Ben Hunt. I just his age, bro. He's getting older. He's gonna slow down a bit soon. I'd go 850 to 900. I wouldn't go more than that.
Then you focus on like guys like Amon and Sullivan. And
exactly. You gotta focus on Amone, Tyrell Sloan, Cody Ramsey. You gotta focus on these youngsters coming through. Guys like Guy, Moses Sully, Zach Lomax. You gotta develop into these young players, and if you're gonna throw 900,000 at Ben Hunt, that you're gonna end up losing some of them young ones, which is not gonna be good because how many young players have left the Dragons, and look at them now. It's just so sad.
But with Ben Hunt not in that team, where are the Dragons? Where are the Dragons when Ben Hunt's not in that team? And when he's at the side, they're competing for the top 8. That's why I think he's worth the money. Players who can make a huge difference like that in the team are definitely worth the money.
Mate,
you can throw.
I could name you 3 players off the top of my head that are on $1 million that aren't worth it. Luke Brooks, David Fifita, they're not worth $1 million a season, and they're getting fuckloads.
Well, that's star management right there. All right,
exactly right.
But Ben Hunt is 10 times the players those guys are.
Yes, but would you pay $1 million a year for a 32-year-old for 2 years? Like, it's so risky because of the age.
But you got to take a risk sometimes. Look at what he's done to the Dragons. Look what he's done to himself in his career.
It's a gamble. It's a gamble.
I reckon it's the right gamble.
If he does leave the Dragons, where would he be best suited to go to? For me personally, I reckon Canterbury would be fantastic. Him and Matt Burton together, or Dolphins. They could use a great halfback.
I think the only place I see him going is the Dolphins because they need a marquee signing, and him under Ben. Look, again, it's just someone under Wayne Bennett who knows him very well, who knows each other very well. It's a bit cliche to say, but I think Dolphins would be the only best choice for him.
Wayne.
And Milford, Wayne,
exactly.
Milford and Hane, the old firm back together up at Redcliffe. Imagine that. What a story that would be.
That would be amazing.
It would be fucking awesome. It'd be so good to see. Just the reunion. Milford, Hunt, Wayne. Fuck me. All you're missing now is Darius Boyd and Andrew McCulloch, but they're that's all you're missing. The old spine, back together.
Man, those two in 2015 were untouchable. They were untouchable.
Until they met a guy by the name of Michael Morgan, Jonathan Thurston, Matt Scott, Jason Taumalolo.
Oh, that is true.
The moment mattered.
Oh, yeah. The greatest premiership in history.
Behind you then.
And fuck 2005.
Yeah.
Topic number 2, fellas. Oh, this is a big loss for me, and it just hurts me as a Cowboy supporter. Topic number 2, Tom Dearden is out for 2 to 3 weeks because he ruptured his fucking testicle. Will this cost the Cowboys second place on the ladder? And I just want to take this moment in time to apologize to everybody on social media. I said a few weeks ago the Cowboys are the only team in the top 8. We've had no injuries. Of course, I put the mockers on us. We have an injury before finals now, indeed, and he will return week 1 of the finals from all reports. Will the Cowboys miss? Will the Cowboys fall from 2nd to 3rd or 4th now because of this? ProEnzo Vidz, will this cost the Cowboys 2nd place?
No, I don't think so, actually. I think Cowboys are fine. I think that, well, obviously, we're going to get into the tips later in the show, but I think this week I'm pretty confident that they'll be all right, the Cowboys. Next week, they play Penrith, which is obviously a very big game.
But, rest everyone, Penrith.
Yeah, that's a good point because I already locked first. So it's in Townsville too. So, no, I think Cowboys will finish 2nd either way. I really think they'll win either one of those 2 games, the remaining 2 for the year. And, you got Drinkwater who can play 5'8", and he's done that well before. And
the Hammer at fullback.
The Hammer at fullback's just, he's obviously proven to be good there. So, the Cowboys are fine with depth, and it shouldn't be a worry.
What do you reckon, Champa? Obviously, Dearden is a massive blow for the Cowboys. And look, Hammer to fullback, Drinkwater at 5'8", it is great depth, no doubt about it. But with Dearden being out and how good he's been, will this cost the Cowboys 2nd place, or do you reckon they'll stay 2nd?
Well, it's gonna be very noticeably different without him in the sides. You're going to see a huge difference in attack. I think it just comes down to how the Storm and Sharks finish off their season. But look,
Sharks got an easy run.
Yeah, so does the Storm in a way. They've got a pretty easy run as well.
Melbourne don't have an easy run. They got the Roosters and then they got the Eels. Tough games.
I reckon they can win those games. But besides the point, I think with your depth, you guys should be all right. The Cowboys should be all right. You guys are probably just gonna have to just play hard, and just try and deal with the loss without Dean. And it's going to be very noticeable. But I reckon the Cowboys are a much different team. Where a loss like this isn't going to shake them. They're a much different side, especially this year.
I want to ask you guys this, but before I give you my opinion, will the Cowboys finish 2nd, or will they drop to 3rd or 4th?
I see. I see them finishing 2nd. Look, most I say is you tied 2nd with Sharks or Storm.
Okay.
I think Cowboys 2nd, but I think it'll come down between them or Sharks for 2nd place, and it comes down to for and against, in my opinion. I think.
Lads, I reckon the Cowboys will end up in 3rd. I'm not joking.
Ooh.
I reckon we're going to drop a game, whether it's this one or it's the Penrith one. But here's the thing, right? If we beat Souths, I think we'll beat Penrith because let's look at it this way. Is Ivan Cleary going to play all these superstar players in the last game of the year in Townsville? No, he's not. Ivan Cleary's not going to bring a quality first-grade Penrith team all the way to Townsville in a game where it means nothing because they're going to finish 1st. So Penrith's team in the final round against the Cowboys is going to be probably a half a New South Wales Cup team. And if the Cowboys beat Souths, the Cowboys are going to want to beat Penrith so they can finish 2nd and get 2 home finals in Townsville. So if the Cowboys win this, then they're not going to really rest anybody for the last round. So, look, I think we'll finish 3rd though, because I got a bad feeling that we're going to drop a game. I don't know. And Cronulla's got an easy run. They've got the Dogs and they've got the Knights. Melbourne have got the Roosters and the Eels. So, I think we'll finish 3rd. I mean, 4th wouldn't be bad because here's the thing, right? If the Cowboys play 4th, right now, I want you boys to think about this for a minute. I really want your opinion on this. If the Cowboys finish 4th, they'll play Penrith week 1 in Penrith, probably on a Friday night or something. Would you prefer to play Penrith week 1? Win or lose, you avoid them again until grand final if you're good enough to go the hard way. Would it be smart to finish 4th, play Penrith week 1? If you lose, you get a home semi-final in Townsville, and then you've got to go to a trip to either Melbourne or Sydney to play Cronulla. Would it be smart to play Penrith 1st and you avoid them on the draw? Or would you rather finish 2nd or 3rd and then just win and get the week off? What would you prefer?
It's tough. It's tough, but I think that you finish either 2nd or 3rd, and then you can win that, go to preliminary finals. That's just me, though.
Okay.
Look,
what do you reckon, Champa?
I reckon facing Penrith just to get a feel about how their team's looking in the finals. You win or
Smart.
lose. You win or lose.
Second chance.
You get that second chance, and you're like, all right,
Yeah.
now we know what the best team of that comp feels like. We're going to be ready for them if we ever see them in again. And we'll be ready for the next team that we go up against because now we know what the best is.
Yeah,
Well,
but most sides get the week. Most sides get the week off. They usually have a good advantage heading to the grand final too. So
They do. They do. Yes, Melbourne did that last year and they fucked it. We all know that. But here's
True.
the thing. Here's the thing. You play Penrith week 1. You give everything at them. If you get flogged by 20 or 30, it doesn't matter because you get a home semi-final in Townsville, and then you're on your way. I mean, I don't want to sound cocky here, but anybody that plays the Cowboys in the finals in Townsville, good luck. That'd be a nightmare. You wouldn't want to do it. You wouldn't want to do it. I mean, honestly, if the Cowboys dropped to 4th, I wouldn't even be worried because you play Penrith. Look at Penrith. Luai and Cleary haven't played together for about 6 to 7 weeks. And then everyone in the team, still gelling, getting things back together. It wouldn't even be bad playing Penrith week 1.
It'll get overdone. That's another good point you made there.
I haven't played for 6-7 weeks, so match fitness is going to be a little bit down. And you're playing a great team, so I mean, it wouldn't be bad playing Penrith week 1. It really wouldn't be that bad. I mean, if you lose by 30 or 40, you still got a second chance.
No, that's true. That's true. I think that, even though I still stick to the point where I think if you win, if you finish and win at second or third, then yeah, I'd still go with that. But that one's not bad either.
Honestly, I don't mind playing Penrith week 1. My preference is to play the Sharks. I'd rather play the Sharks than the Panthers, obviously. But wouldn't even be bad playing Penrith because you avoid them until grand final if you're good enough to get to the grand final. It's kind of smart.
Yeah, exactly. I agree.
All right. Topic number 1. Back on the finals. Should Cronulla be able to host the finals game at Shark Park? Now, before I get your answer on this, from what I understand, the Sharks stadium can only fit 12,000 at the moment, and they haven't finished all the renovations. They haven't finished everything out yet. And I was talking to a very, very good source that apparently the Sharks ground, Shark Park, apparently it isn't good enough to host the finals game at Shark Park yet. And apparently one of the Sharks CEOs were talking to one of the NRL journalists and saying that I don't think we're going to be able to play at Shark Park in the finals. So, boys, this is a big blow for Cronulla if it's true.
Oh, it's their home ground. Let them play. 12,000. All right, you can only fit 12,000, but you know what? It's 12,000 of your fans, and it's going to feel like 20,000 in there. All right, it's your home ground, and look, it's probably going to be the only home game you play there in the finals. I reckon send it off before it goes under full renovation. And look, just play hard out. It's Shark Park. If it's 12,000 or 20,000 or 50,000, you're gonna feel the atmosphere there. The atmosphere is always gonna feel different. That's in my opinion.
What do you reckon? What do you reckon, Lorenzo?
I was gonna agree for a second, but I think I think with renovation going on, and obviously you got Allianz Stadium that can feel a bigger capacity than what Shark Park can. I think you want that atmosphere in finals. You want that sort of hype and that more feeling. So I think for me, Allianz would be a good option for the Sharks to play in week 1 of finals in. Until Shark Park gets fixed. That's my opinion.
I honestly believe it would be absolutely ridiculous if they played it at Shark Park. You can only fit 12,000 fans. How are the away supporters going to get tickets and get seats that want to travel down? Whether it be Melbourne that played Cronulla, whether it be the Cowboys, hell, even if Parramatta sneak into the top 4. Or fucking all the Roosters or South. It would not be fair to have it at Shark Park where they get 12,000. Are you kidding me? 12,000. Go to Allianz and you'll fucking get at least 30,000.
It's not their home ground. It's not their home ground.
I don't give a fuck. It's not done.
What if the Roosters do sneak into the top 4 and then the Sharks have a home game at Allianz when it's basically the Roosters' home ground?
Well, that's the Sharks' own fault. It's the same as it's the same as other sports, if you follow the AFL, Geelong are playing Collingwood in the finals. That's at the MCG. That's the Collingwood home game.
Yeah.
Even though Geelong's got the home dressing sheds, it's the same here. Sharks.
Nah.
The stadium.
I reckon
the
send off
stadium's
the send
not
off.
done.
Have a send off at Shark Park. This could be their only finals game there before
The
renovation.
stadium's not done. The home ground, the stadium is not fit enough for the ground. 12,000 people. 12,000.
Yeah, it's going to
for a
feel like
final?
20,000 people.
No.
It's going to feel like 20. It's going to feel like 20,000 people.
Okay,
Yeah,
so 10,000 people are Shark supporters. How many away tickets can be sold to the away supporters?
Well, I'm just going to get your tickets there in time. First in best dress.
No,
First in best dress.
Yeah, but members get first crack.
Oh, well, because they're members. That's always how it's been.
So the away
Look,
supporters don't get a go.
I'm not saying that they don't. I'm just
Well,
saying
they
it's their
don't.
home.
It's
It's
not
their
fair.
home. It's
No.
their home ground. No, they should.
You've
It's
got to
their
go to
home ground.
Allianz Stadium. You've got to go to.
No,
the
that's
City
that,
Stadium.
no. That's
Well,
not.
yeah.
That's out of
not logic.
Cronulla. That's. Oh no, I would.
Well,
not do
you
that.
got to. Nah, you got to do it. Shark Park's only got 12,000 at the moment. You can't fit more than that in.
It's
That's
their.
pathetic.
It's their
Yeah,
home.
it's
It's their home ground.
Yeah, but it's not
look,
finished, Champa. It's not
but
finished.
Well, if you can still play in it, then I don't see what
It's-
the problem is.
Nah, come on. That's not fair. That's pathetic.
No. I reckon they should head to Shark Park and play a finals game at their home ground.
I think
Allianz
it's
home.
fucking bullshit.
Ground. That's why it's called a
Nah.
home advantage.
It's got to be
Has to be.
Allianz. It's got to be.
Just because you have the home dressing room doesn't mean that you don't have the home advantage. At Shark
Nah.
Park,
Got to be Allianz Stadium.
Oh, I don't
Alright.
agree.
It's happened before.
Who, Mr. Lachlan with a $2 super chat. Who was the only team to win at Shark Park this year? I think it was the Roosters, and I was down there that weekend.
Oh yeah, Roosters. Yeah, it was too.
That was the game
Yeah, I
after
think, yeah.
Rabbitohs and Tigers, Champa. Remember Rabbitohs Tigers? And then the
Yes.
Sharks game, they lost to the Roosters. Remember that?
Yeah, the only two win. Oh, yeah.
Thanks for the super chat, Mr. Lachlan. Thank you very much. All right.
Donations are coming in crazy.
Oh man, I don't know. I don't know what the number is. If someone in the chat can add up the amount of donations that we've received, I'd love to know what the number is. Fellas, it's time
Go.
for the breakdown podcast game show.
Everybody in the chat, hashtag Champa's Redemption.
Hashtag ProEnzo to win.
Would you like to see the odds?
Yeah, go on. Let's see it. What am I? $10?
You're not going to like it. The odds are in, fellas.
What is
Oh,
it?
ProEnzo
Dumb.
Vidz is $1.50. All out Champa is 10 buckaroos.
Wow.
Guys,
The bookies
Hashtag
on the-
Champa's Redemption. Champa's Redemption.
for another week.
If anybody's got a spare $10, chuck it on Champa and you'll win $100.
Do it.
ProEnzo to win.
ProEnzo, there's a lot of pressure on you to win this, mate.
Yep, I know, but I will definitely not let the punters down.
Stop
Well, if
it.
you let the punters down, you will let everyone down.
I won't
I'll
let them
see how
down.
you
Don't
go.
worry. I won't.
All right. You boys know the drill. First one to get 3 questions right is the winner. Everyone knows the drill. Anyone reveals answers in the chat, you will be blocked or suspended for 5 minutes. So, see how we go. Boys ready?
Yes.
All right. Question number 1.
Oh, my back.
Who is jersey number 21 for the Broncos tomorrow night?
Jordan Perenara.
Wrong. ProEnzo?
Breaker Lee.
Wrong.
Ryan
It's
James.
a forward. It's a forward.
Ryan James.
Ryan James is wrong.
Reece Kennedy.
Reece Kennedy is wrong.
Corey Jensen.
Wrong. Champa.
I'm trying to think here. Who's that
Come on, bro.
forward?
Give me a name, Champa.
Man, I don't think.
Not Carrigan, is it?
No.
Come on. I should know this.
Do you want another clue?
Yes.
Yeah.
He's a prop.
Yeah.
Ah!
Who can play prop? I don't know.
Off the
I
bench.
I said Ryan James, but that's not it.
Ryan James has
like-
been ruled out, actually.
Fleckler.
Oh, yeah.
No, not Fleckler. Why would it be Fleckler? He's starting.
Nah, Flegler's not the answer.
Yeah.
I just can't think, eh?
Who are their props again? Fuck.
I'm about to give you a new question.
I can't actually think. This is weird. We've known this by
All
now.
right, new question. The answer was Keenan Palacia.
Oh, my
Oh.
God. How do I get that?
I'm not familiar with the Brisbane lineup. I could never guess that.
Fuck it. You know what? Useless cunts. Nah.
Oh, fuck off.
Fucking hell,
Yeah,
bro.
when are you gonna participate in this, Nick? When are you gonna participate in this?
I run the game show, brother. I run it. This is my yard. All right. I'll give you a new question. Next
Yeah.
question. Who's jersey number 17 for the Roosters this weekend?
Oh, Terrell May.
Incorrect. Champa.
Butcher.
Incorrect.
Egan Butcher.
Incorrect. Champa.
Collins.
Incorrect.
Not Fifita.
Come on.
Lodge.
Incorrect.
Fuck. Man.
Harry. Webby Hargraves.
Wrong.
Fuck.
I can't even think of this one. What the
I'll
fuck?
give you a clue.
Yeah.
He's back.
Tupanua.
Incorrect.
Oh, he's back. Oh, shit. He's back. Victor Radley.
He's a big forward. No, it's not Radley.
Takeaho.
Correct.
Oh,
Yes.
There you go. Yeah, I'll give you that one.
Champa. Wow.
I'll give you that one. Don't worry. I would have thought. Yeah, I didn't know he was back this week, actually.
Hashtag Champers Redemption.
No.
Oh, the comeback is on. Can he do it?
Not
Can he
yet.
do it?
Not
If
yet.
if anyone had money on Champa, he was paying $10. So look out.
No, I'll bounce back. That was just, lucky guesses.
Next question. Who is wearing jersey number 9 for the West Tigers this weekend?
Brown.
Who'd you say, Champa?
Brown.
Brown.
Incorrect.
Simpkins.
Simpson.
Champa was first. 2-0
Yes!
Champa.
Yes! Yes!
He
That
beat you.
was too close to call. What?
No,
that was
no. That's my point.
No.
Yes.
Shut up. What? That was too close to call.
Champa was quicker than you were, Lorenzo.
That was a tie. No, that was a tie.
Nah, wasn't
No.
a tie.
Okay, let's do
It
it.
was.
2-0. Come on. Next question.
Even
No.
even CJ in the chat said first, and even Faraz is saying it.
Yes. Come on.
What?
Come
We're
on,
just
come
back to champs. They had champ of the win. That's why.
Come on. Let's go.
All right. That's
Champa's
not.
fuck is a big chance here.
I'll bounce back.
All right, next question. Fellas, last time the Dragons and Tigers played, the Dragons won by 6. What was the score?
12-6.
16-10.
Holy fuck, he got it! It's over!
Yes!
What the fuck?
I remember that game so well. Yes! $10, baby. Hashtag Champers Redemption. Come on.
Holy
Yes.
fuck.
Oh. You see that, Julian? I'm coming for you. Oh.
Oh my god. Lorenzo's gone. I don't know where he's gone. He's fucking fuming. Oh my god. 3-0 sweep at $10. What the fuck? Oh, Lorenzo's just smashed his computer. Oh, here he is. He's back.
Fuck's sake.
I need to call her. Hey,
All right.
good
Oh,
game. Good game.
All right,
Good
all right,
game.
look, I'll give you credit for that. You're too quick for that one. So fair game.
Oh. Hang on.
I'll give you credit for that one.
Oh.
Lorenzo, did you put did you put your fist through the computer or something?
What was that?
Did you put your fist through the computer?
I banged it and it fell over.
Oh,
Oh.
I couldn't play myself there. Fuck.
wow. Champa 3-0 at $10 with a sweep. Upset of the year by far.
Oh. Hey.
Clean
I'm
sweep,
not
didn't
used.
expect that.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
I trained and I trained. I got my knowledge up. I looked at nearly every team list. Obviously not the Brisbane one because I
You
couldn't
didn't
get
even
that
know
one
the
right.
Fucking answers. The questions first. What do you mean?
No,
Fights?
I'll slow.
I trained hard.
All right, let's go into the round of footy, boys. The round 24 tips. Let's get into the round of footy.
Man, I just need to get over it. Whew.
Yeah.
How's the
All
chat
right,
looking? How's it? Yeah.
Let's rip into it, mate. Round 24, the NRL, the second last round of the season. It's the Thursday night footy tomorrow night. I will be at the game, so if you're going to be at the Broncos-Eagles game tomorrow night, let me know, and I will go out of my way, and I'll try to get a photo with you, and I'll come see you, and I'll get you in the vlog. So if you're going to be at the Broncos-Eagles tomorrow night, hit me up, and yeah, it should be a fantastic time. But boys, Broncos versus Eels, big game this. If the Broncos do not win, they won't be hosting a home final, I don't believe, unless there's a way they can. Broncos, Eels, Lorenzo. This is going to be tight. Who wins? What do you reckon?
I'm going Broncos 1-12, and yeah, I think I'll bounce back, and I think I'll go with Cowboy first try.
Ooh, okay. All that CHAMPA?
I'm actually going to go Parramatta 1-12, and I'm going to go Gutho for first try.
I'm going Brisbane 1-12, and I reckon Jordan Ricky will score a try tomorrow night.
Ooh, not bad.
He's due, Jordan Ricky. Pretty Ricky.
Pretty
All
Ricky.
Right. Friday night footy, the first game at 6 o'clock out at Penrith Stadium. Panthers, Warriors. Yeah, I think Panthers by how much is the real question.
Mate, Panthers by 30. Go bet on it, or even more actually. I think it's 60 as well. But it's gonna be not gonna be pretty. First try, Talon.
Yeah, fair. CHAMPA.
The minimum score is gonna be 50. So I'm gonna go Penrith by 50 plus. And my anytime, I'm gonna go. Let's see. I'm gonna go with. Let's go Carousel.
I'm going to go the Panthers, 6,669 plus. And the first try scorer is going to be the returning Jerome Luai.
Ooh, nice.
Friday night, 7:55 p.m. at Amy Park in Melbourne. Probably the game of the round, boys. Melbourne Storm, Sydney Roosters. What a blockbuster classic. This is going to be Friday night. I can't wait for this. Boys, Storm, Roosters, what's going to happen?
I've got Storm 1-12, but it's going to be in goal and point. I think Jerome Hughes will keep the winning field goal, and the final score will be 21 points to 20. And my first try is going to be Xavier Coates on the wing.
Wow, CHAMPA, Melbourne versus Sydney. This will be a cracker.
I am going to go with the Storms 13 plus. Wow. Big blowout. I reckon there's going to be a blowout in this match. You guys talking as it's going to be gammon around. I reckon it's going to be a blowout. And I reckon, you know what? I'm going to go Olam. Olam to score a try. I
know. I like it. I'm going the Roosters 1-12. I like the Roosters. I reckon the specials down there, $2.45. Great odds for the Chooks. Roosters 1-12. And I'm going to go with Joseph Suwali to score a try on Friday night.
Wow. That should be interesting.
Super Saturday, boys. First game at 3 o'clock. Canberra Raiders, Manly Seagulls. Raiders need a win to keep their season alive. Manly are just looking forward to Bali, I think. ProEnzo, as a Manly fan, can you win this?
I think we can, but I'm not going to tip us. I think Canberra have a lot more to play for, and I think they'll win in Canberra. So I'll go Raiders 1-12, but I'm going to go a bit bold, and I'm going to go the first try scorer being on the debutant Ray Vega in debut. I think he'll get one.
Oh, Vega or Vega?
I think it's Vega.
Okay. Las Vegas, Nevada. Vega. I like it.
Your nickname.
CHAMPA, Canberra and Manly.
Well, I'm going to go Canberra in a close one, 1-12. And I'm going to go with Olakawatu to score a try.
I'm going to go Canberra 13 plus. We all know Manly are fucking looking forward to the end of the year. They don't give a fuck about this game. Yep. They might be a nuisance early, but if they don't show high intensity early, Canberra will blow them out of the park. It'll be like sucking on a vape and then just exhaling it all out. It'll be over. I'm going Canberra 20 plus. And the beautiful Hudson Young will score a try.
Oh, he's so beautiful.
He's a
Oh,
good
mate.
form.
I could
He's a
touch his
specimen.
hair and just fucking tie it up for him. Is that good? Fuck.
God.
I'm being weird now. Saturday 5:30 at Shark Park, Cronulla versus Canterbury.
Yeah, look, Sharks 13+. And I think my first try is going to be Jesse Ramey for this one.
Jesse Ramian sounds good. Champa.
I'm going to go Cronulla 13+, and I know who's going to score a try. Mulatalo!
I'm going to go Cronulla Sutherland, but I'm going to go 1-12. I reckon the
Ooh.
Bulldogs will show up in this. I really do. I reckon they're going to be a nuisance and they're going to just. It'd be typical of the Sharks to drop a game before finals, but I think the Sharks 1-12 by 8 to 12 points. And I'm going to go Ronaldo Mulatalo to score.
Mulatalo!
Sharks to win.
Sharks
Saturday
to
night.
win.
Saturday night, 7:30 p.m. at Accor Stadium, Telstra Stadium, ANZ Stadium, however many names it fucking needs. South Sydney Rabbitohs, North Queensland Cowboys, the NFA Moxley Cup. It's on.
This is going to be a good one.
Yeah.
Go the Cowboys. ProEnzo, what do you reckon?
It's a big game, and it was tough to pick at first, but I'm going to go the Cowboys here. I think without Dean, they'll be all right. And my first try scorer is going to be Jeremiah Nana on the back row.
Oh, yeah, I could kiss him. He's that good. Champa?
South 1-12. And I'm going Johnston for a double.
Wow. Well, that could happen.
Go tickle yourself. I understand, but I'm gonna back the Cowboys. I'm gonna go the Cowboys by 8, so 1-12. And for a try scorer, I'm gonna go with that big, beautiful, athletic, beautiful Ruben Sexy Cotter. He's gonna score a try, and then I'm gonna lick the television after it happens.
Oh, wow.
Ruben Cotter to score.
Not a bad sort, though.
He's probably my favourite player at the moment. I just love him.
He's playing really well.
I love Ruben Cotter. Ruben Cotter will score. Cowboys will win by 8. Sunday afternoon, 2:00 at CommBank Stadium at the Western Sydney Stadium. Champa's West Tigers up against the Dragons. Tigers, are they even going to show up? Or Champa, you go first, mate. It's your team. Can you win this game or what?
Tigers 13+. We can win this game. If we can win a game, it comes against the Dragons. So I'm gonna go Tigers 13+. And my any time is gonna be that drop kick of a hooker, Jacob Little to score.
Oh my god, you gotta actually say him, mate. Fuck.
Is he even playing? Where is this cunt? He's on the bench.
Oh, he's on the bench, yeah.
He is playing.
16.
I reckon. You know what? The smokies everywhere. Tigers to win 13+ and Little to score try. Come on.
You don't have any ACL. No, I'll take it back.
Lorenzo, what do you reckon?
Dragons 1-12, and I think first try will be Matt Fingo.
I'm going the Dragons 13+. After last week, how can anyone tip the Tigers? They're competitive. The Dragons scored 46 on the Titans, and the Tigers aren't much better than the Titans. I mean, both teams are shit. I'm going Dragons 13+, and I'm going to go with Jack DeBellin to score.
Yeah, that's good.
Tigers 13+.
And the final game of the round, well, I don't even think I would. I really don't want to watch. I really don't want to watch this. I really don't. This might be the worst game of football of the fucking year. This game is gonna suck.
Oh my goodness.
Sunday afternoon, 4:00. Gold Coast Titans, Newcastle Knights. I feel sorry for the broadcasters that have to commentate this game.
It's the main game.
Titans and Knights. Lorenzo, toss the coin.
Yeah, well, I can legit do one now, but I just said Titans 1-12, and anytime try score or first try score, Dane Campbell.
CHAMPA, pick a winner.
Oh, sorry. Just talking about that made me fall asleep. But
Yeah, just pick
yeah,
someone.
Titans 13 plus. Dan Gaga anytime. That's who I'm going.
I'm gonna go Newcastle 13 plus because fuck the Titans. You know what?
God.
Fuck the Titans. Fuck the club of them. Fuck their fans and fuck them all. Newcastle will kill them 13 plus. And
Imagine that.
David Clemmer will score, boys.
Well, that's a bold one.
Big Clem.
Big Clem. How good.
Yeah. And hopefully that other 3-lettered YouTuber has a bad night at the game. So who gives a fuck?
Can only hope.
And I hope
Anyway.
somebody's column gets abused as well.
Torn shreds.
All right, boys. That's going to wrap up the Breakdown Podcast, episode 62. It's been a good show, boys.
Absolutely. It's been great. I mean, credit the champ for the 3-0 win, but other than that, it was a good episode. But I'll be back next week.
Fuck the world, mate.
Man.
Anyway. I want to say thank you to you boys. Always a great show. And I want to say a big thank you to the live chat. Everyone that donated tonight, that money will be going to my brother for his birthday. So thank you very much for the super chats. I don't know how much it was. I need to go back and add it up. But fellas, thank you. And tomorrow night's Thursday night football review will be live from the stadium probably. I bet the Broncos Eels will be live from the ground. So it's going to be crazy.
Oh,
but
should be a
boys, enjoy your night, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. And have a fantastic time, fellas.
#Champa's redemption.
Go, Blake.
Good night.